Hello and welcome to Archlight Games in Factorio with Bob's Mods. Now, last time we got power going with steam engines. Today we're going to be using that power to increase our iron production and start some research. So, let's get some more iron going. Going to need this coal, as this coal miner has actually run out. So we're going to need to give it a bit more power just to complete some more iron, and we're going to need to get power over to this area as well. So let's start lining up some power poles. A little obsessive compulsive and those straight lines sometimes just look much nicer in my opinion. So building another electric mining drill, and we'll be placing it right next to it. And putting down another furnace there. Excellent. Now I'm going to get rid of these because we don't actually need them right there. And I did spot, I'm going to take some of that along, a bit more. There was another bit of iron down here, just by itself, not really worth putting an electric mining drill there for, so we'll just put down some coal in them. That'll keep us going. Effectively, we've now just doubled our iron plate production, which will be really helpful for the next step. So I'm just going to collect, how much do I need? 26 plates for the research lab. Now, research lab is the building in which we do research. Shock and horror there. Oops, my coal miners are out of coal. That's alright. Just grab a little bit, put it into there. So, as I was saying, our research lab is where we do our research. And research lets us get much better equipment, much better buildings, and just really different things that really help us build our factory. A very major part of Factorio is research and expanding. It would be rather boring if it was just this. So we'll get that started. We'll start looking for a place to start building our factories at the same time. I think I'll go here. This looks like a nice central location for our furnace stacks. Now that looks like our lab is just completed. We can get started. So we just need somewhere where it has power, so let's just go there. Now this is the research screen. Basically, you've got all the different technologies around that you can research. These ones here are available to research. These ones we need something before we can actually get started. Up here it tells us how much time it will take, what it needs, so science packs. We'll start making those shortly. What it unlocks and what it allows for. Sometimes it will also tell you what you need to research before you can get there. So I think we should start with, we're actually going to start with logistics, as it allows us to get to this underground belt and the splitter, which we'll need to start moving things around with. So let's start with that. Now it won't research it by itself because it doesn't have the research packs that it needs. So let us craft a couple of research packs. So as that's doing that, we'll start collecting some more iron. So much running around during this early stage. I don't think we need any more stone for now, so we'll leave it there, but I'm pretty sure we're going to run out of wood soon. So we'll collect some more, chop down some trees, collect some more raw wood, so we can turn that into electronic circuit boards. Right, let's do another 10. There. And put these research packs into the lab, and we'll start working away. Now you can see that there are little green bars going across the top there. They'll let us know once it's all done, once it's at the end. More iron. I'll put these packs in here. Right. I'm going to start placing down some furnaces for our iron production and also our coal. Now, I want this to be the top of my stack here. So this is going to be the very last one in the line. And that's going to be where my iron is coming in. I'll put coal on that inner side. Yep, it's going to be nice and spaced. So I generally do 2 lines of transport belt on the outside, which will be our raw ore and then coal, and then followed by the inserters, both long and short, and then the furnace, and then often another transport belt to be our central line that we feed everything onto. I'll get onto the long inserters once we get to that point. Feeding onto there, then we'll have another furnace there, and then line. Don't need this one here because we'll just size things out first. I think 5 will do us nicely for the time being. Extend this transport belt line out. Cool. Still needing a lot of iron for this part. Now let's get some more inserters. And some more science packs to be deposited. Well, these inserters will be going up along here. Now, inserters, just like burner inserters, take the object from the side where this bar is and puts it into the square next to it. Right now this is the only type that we have, besides the only electric type that we have, but there are also long-handed inserters that we'll be getting momentarily. So these ones need power as opposed to coal to fuel themselves. So we'll need to get this powered, running up to here. Excellent. Put down some more track. And I believe I actually need 2 more stone furnaces. More iron. Some more research packs. Cool. Our coal line has completely filled up, which is good. Need some more transport belt. Probably more important than those science packs. Try to be efficient with my crafting while it's in my inventory. Right. Oop, ran out of transport belt. Just need to close up that gap once it's done. Now I'll actually be putting iron on this outside line, so it won't be too effective for a little while yet. Till we have our next research that we'll be making. More science packs for you. It's almost done with logistics. Ooh, those are going nicely. Now we can finish up these. Excellent. Now I'm going to start placing our coal line of transport belt. Or transport belt. This is very fundamental in setting this up correctly, because not only will it affect our immediate output, but also when we upgrade it, it needs to be planned out properly so that it is smooth and easy to upgrade. There are many factories already where it's just been a nightmare to upgrade to the next level. Actually, this isn't even the next level, it will be the level after that. Oh! And our research is done. Now we want to move on to automation. This will get us our long-handed inserters. Basically the same as inserters, only they take from 2 tiles away and place them 2 tiles away. Whereas these just do it 1 tile to 1 tile. That should be a much quicker research to do. our transport belt. And I can build my first splitter. Be really handy. So I'm going to split a line of coal away from our coal mine using this. Now this evenly distributes all resources coming down one from each side and diverts them equally between the two. So in this case, since it's just coming down on one side, it's just going to keep pulling them onto that left hand side of the track. All transport belt has two sides to it, so you can actually double up the amount of resources on it just by placing resources on both sides of the transport belt. But for now, one is enough. It's the wrong key. Oh, we'll get that coal almost to the end there. Or transport belt. Oh, and research is done. Now, what I'm going to get going is turrets next. We're also going to need some more research packs. What is it? Right, is everything in position? Yep, everything's going well. If not just a little bit slower than normal. Okay. Get some research carrying on. Get these transport belts. Perfect. Now we'll have coal going into there, and we can start building our long-handed inserters. And I still just need a little bit more of iron. A few more pieces of transport belt. I'll take you out. Put that there. So now we've got iron on a belt, iron ore on a belt. And we can start taking the iron ore from that belt and start putting it into our furnaces. Excellent. Build a few more inserters. These will take it out from our furnaces and put them, well, some of it will be going just straight into a ground, other parts will be going onto a transport belt. But hey, we have iron ore being smelted. Excellent. I'll get all these plates put onto a belt. Yay. Let's try and get all of our furnaces working. Oops. Few too many inserters they needed. Cool. Well, now we can get our excellent. Now all of our furnaces are making iron plate. I think I need a bit more iron ore coming through, so I'm going to get another electric mining drill on the way, as well as actually getting some more science packs. It's very easy to forget to build one little thing and have your whole your entire factory just shut down because you forgot to place one little science plaque somewhere. Right. Wow. The factory's not shutting down, it'll just be slower and inefficient than it normally is. That there. Iron ore is on now. You'll notice here that the iron ore is on both sides of the track now. They get a lot more efficient in storing it as it gets to the end. The coal is still just on one side. I can actually do a couple of little tricks to balance that out, but there's no real need to. Now these are now unnecessary, so I'll just take the coal and we'll be done. I think I'm going to call that to a close for this episode. We'll see you again later on Archlight Games when we start working on our copper iron stacks, which I'm just going to put over there. Thanks again for watching.